And just like that, it's Halloween decorations. These are some of the funkiest squash I've ever seen. But do your research, because I have read that making and mixing squashes ornamental and edible together in the same area can cross-pollinate and cause poisoning. So just be careful if you're doing both. But I gotta tell you, these are some of the funkiest squashes I have ever seen in my life.
Now that's a crookneck squash.
Wow. New project. I have a red one over there. Well, it was green when I bought it. So that's gonna be, I might get Gerald to shorten the legs a bit so I can push it back a bit further. That one too. But they make great shelves. They're wrought iron, super heavy. Like, it's really heavy. So that's my new project. Keep me busy over the winter. Good morning. It is this Friday the 17th and the rains are coming and the wind. So we're inside and we're seed sorting and getting everything ready for mailing. So this is the tomato seeds, and then I've got my onion seeds to do, and these are from Pete Tranos, and for the Giant Onion Growing Challenge. So I'm getting those ready, Pete, and getting all of my other stuff sorted. So that's what we're doing today. Have a great day. Happy weekend. Bye. Good morning. It's October 20th. We are in between downpours. So Gerald's cutting the lawn. I am uncovering my sprouts and praying. I haven't seen a cabbage white for a couple of weeks. Well, about a week since all the rain started. So I'm hopeful that they'll be okay. But even so, at this phase, it should be cool enough that the eggs don't survive anyway. So we'll see. Sorry about the lawnmower noise. And I am doing the last of the bulbs, and these ones will go on the patio because they don't do well in the wet weather. But look at the rain. This is how much rain we've had. You can't probably see that, but you can see that, I'm sure. So that's about 6 inches of water over the last couple of days. And these are, I'm not saving this water on purpose. Just had the buckets out here. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today, is getting some lasagnas done. Oops, sorry, fingers. And now you see it. And then, okay, all the wood's taken down that secures it. Now it's got staples all over the place. So it's always important to make sure you take all the staples out and don't fold them up and poke yourself, because these things are freaking sharp, man. I don't know if you can see that. They are sharp. Anyway, so step 2, pull all the staples out. And just like that, winter's here. Like I said, we take the top off because if I get snow on it, it would just rip it anyway. So, and the vegetables don't mind being exposed to a bit of nice weather. Cabbages are doing good. And they get some fresh air, right? And some rainwater. It does get rain through it, but just not very much. So that's the top for the way I gotta take those sticky things down, I guess, because they look pretty ridiculous. Lots of spiders, which is fine. I don't mind spiders. Yeah, so it's that time of year. It's cleanup. Sorry, crunch. Snail there, I think. Yeah. Anyway, you didn't hear that crunch, did you? Oh, I left the staples over here. Grab the staples. I found the label for what this is. It says it's a Canterbury Bell, so should be okay in the pot for winter. And I will put it in the ground. And a moo finger, put it in the ground in the spring. Mushrooms from the mushroom compost. They're not edible. And a ton of staples that have to go in the recycling garbage. Anyway, back to work. Somebody needs to tell these nasturtiums that it is the middle of October. They just keep coming back. And my hydrangeas are leafing. They're not leafing. They're not flowering. They're leafing again. I have no idea. We have a million crows around today. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, hydrangeas are liking the being exposed to the elements that they've been hidden amongst everything all year. Yeah. Yeah, see my poor sedum, I think they're done, but I'll leave them there for now because I have to figure out what to do with them. They're like humongous, but they're getting moldy. And I think the giant marigold has finally had its day. Yeah, the yard always looks like such a tip at this time of year to me. And there's nothing I can do about it until spring. It is what it is until spring comes again, right? It's wet and it's muddy and it's wet and it's muddy, and there's a couple of marigolds hanging on for dear life and stuff. Anyway, I did up a bunch of pots of tulips. They'll have to go on the patio because, like I said, last year they drowned in the weather. These are the hydrangea cuttings I took last year, and they seem to be doing okay, but they'll have to come out and go into their own individual pots. And there's nothing going on in here either. Like I said, everything's a mess because everything's getting moved or put away or hidden for the winter. Yeah, Gerald's getting a bunch of stuff, metal, to go to the dump, which is free. These are the tulips I did today. So I did this one, Queen of the Night, tulipias. I had loads of these until the Bowls got them a couple of years ago. This is Qatar and Texas Flame. Look at that. Whew, that's beautiful. They weren't that priced. Don't panic. They were on sale. It's 50% off time. And I need to get a couple of more of these to top up the tulip pots. And then this one, which was just a mixed bag of tulips. So that's what we did today, was tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips. So, yeah, I've got a bag of labels. So when people say to me, what kind of flower is that? I know what they are. So, yeah, those are the hydrangeas still hanging in there. And that's about it. Seeds all went off in the mail today. So we should be okay for getting stuff done. Like I said, it's a bit of a mess in here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go see if Gerald needs any help. Bye. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's cold out here. It was 2 degrees this morning. So I'm just come out to do a bit more pruning of things. Still not sure what to do with the sedum. Even if I cut it down, I'll just lay them on the bed until that. But I wanted to cut down my asparagus. Now, I know you're not supposed to cut down the asparagus fronds, yada, yada, blah, blah. But I do it every year. I just wait till somebody else does it. And Cassy did hers at Cassy's allotment. So I'm going to do mine. So I've got lumps of manure everywhere on there. So I want to get it done so that I can... Still got a marigold. Still got a marigold in there. Right, it's not happy, but it's okay. It can get pulled out. So yeah, so I'm going to cut this down so that I can spread the mulch out for it. And then we should be good for the winter, she says, hopefully. Yeah, like I said, it's really cold out here. And damp. Everything's damp. Oh well. And the squirrels are running rampant, burying bloody acorns in my yard. I don't mind them doing it in the yard, but they do it by the back window where the TV room is, and they drive my dog nuts. So let's get some pruning done. Sunshine's coming out, but it's over there. But like I say, sunshine means cold. So let's get some work done. I'm going to chop that marigold down as well. I think it's done. I've saved a bunch of seed for it, so we're all good from there. Oh, okay, it's October 22nd, and I have geraniums that are flowering. And the poor things should have gone in pots, and they didn't. So I don't know what to do with them. Poor little things. I mean, they're turning yellow, but look at this. New flowers. And I've got strawberry flowers again on the patio. Anyway, so what I show you is what I've done is I've cut all this down. It's got to go in the recycling bin. I've flattened most of it out, as much as I'm going to worry about flattening it for now. What I need is a pair of shoes that have got big boards on them, and I can just walk around on the boards. This pile's still here that you can't really see because I'm saving it in one spot to see if I need it for anything else. It's not as flat as the perfectionist would like, but from your angle, I'm sure it looks pretty flat. And that's about it. The path needs... I need to scrape off a bunch of the top, and Gerald's ordering a bunch of bark mulch for me. Yeah, that's about all I'm doing today because Gerald's got a play date. So I'll go back in the house and keep my eye on the dog. This needs pruning still, but that's for another day. And Brussels sprouts seem to be quite happy out here at the moment, so all good. Yeah, anyway, that's it for October 22nd. And no, it's not the recycling bin for all the paper, it's just worm comforters, blankets, cuddle places. So yeah, so that's that. All done. I don't shop by flyers, but I certainly do collect them to put on my worms. Happy Wednesday. Bye. Well, that's it. All the furniture put away for the winter. And these are still flowering. Aren't they gorgeous? But what I like about them is, look, they're different colors. Wow. Hey. So, oops, that's me. Sorry, my bad. So we'll go this way so you can see me. What is happening is nothing. There's not a lot to show you. There's not a lot to do. So although I might not put out a full video, I'm not doing shorts. I don't do shorts. What I might do though is just do a short video if anything goes on. Other than that, everything's okay because you'll know I'm commenting on everybody else's stuff. So yeah, it looks like the sun's gone behind some clouds and we're supposed to get more rain, but that's okay too. I don't mind. It gives me a break from doing anything. Oh, my hair's a mess. Yeah, I've got hollyhocks coming up and my gaillardia is still flowering, which you can't see because I forgot you're facing this way. I've not flattened out any of the mulch on the apple beds yet because I've still got things that are popping their heads up and I don't want to decapitate them. But yeah, pretty much we're done for the season. What can I say? It's winterish coming. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you next week.